My name is Samuel Keith Lee. I was raised in the small town of Burwell, Nebraska. I spent the first 18 years of my life there. I played football, wrestled, and did everything they sing about in country songs. I'm pretty confident that the song My Town by Montgomery Gentry was written with Burwell in mind. One huge part of growing up in Sand Hills was that the lake had an actual sandy beach. There were no rocks or mud, just all sand everywhere. I spent a lot of time on that water, fishing, wakeboarding, bonfires, or just getting into mischief along the way. I remember when we'd go to the lake, when we'd all be smoking cherry cigarillos, the ones with the little brown filters, and drinking Busch Light Tall Boys. We knew for a fact we ran that town. When graduation came along, reality seemed to sink in. It came down to getting a job or getting an education. I decided I'd try my hand at both. Later that summer, I left for San Antonio, Texas for Air Force basic training. It was a bit of a culture shock seeing that many people in one place at one time. I went through all the required training and ended up at my first duty station, Cannon Air Force Base, New Mexico. I've been here since the summer of 2013, working on C-130s. Traveling is one of the reasons I joined the Air Force, and I really wish I could do it more. Traveling isn't cheap, but I've managed to travel all over the Midwest on my own dime. I've also been to a few different countries with the Air Force. Another big reason I enlisted in the military was to earn an education. I'm currently pursuing a degree as an avionics technician, and I'm getting the general education credits taken care of. Upon the receipt of my avionics degree, I plan to continue my education towards a mechanical engineering degree. I have not decided what college I will attend, but I really like the thought of the University of Texas at Austin. If you can't tell by my hometown, I really like country music, so Austin would be the ideal city to live in. As of right now, I live in Portales and really enjoy the small town life. Living in a small town gives me the same feeling as being at home in Burwell, where the town is quaint and the community is tight-knit. I've managed to meet some good friends along the way that now live all across the world and have adopted the best dog a guy could have. One thing I love about being here is that Ski Mountains are within a few hours' drive, which is much closer than living on the plains of Nebraska. Having one of my favorite hobbies close by is definitely a plus. In my spare time, I really enjoy doing pretty much anything with my dog, Maverick. I try and take him everywhere. He's not really a fan of water, but I still take him to the lake. And while I enjoy heading to the shooting range, Maverick is a little gun shy, so unfortunately I have to leave him at home for that most of the time. I'm a simple, happy man as long as I've got my dog, a hot meal, and a few friends to share it with.